Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, January 25th, 2021. Sorry, it took me a second to get the dates together, but hey, I will have to say, from whenever I started this to now, I'm getting a lot better at remembering the dates. Just want to pat myself on the back. But anyways, back to this. January 25th, 2021. 2 plus 5 is 7. So 7 is our mind and our creativity and how we can use our mind and our creativity today to best serve us. Miss Heidi wants to walk in and say hi. Today we have the 10 of Pentacles. I love it. Coming from yesterday where maybe some of us had a hard time, seeing what we really wanted. And today it becomes clear what it is we want, what we see for ourselves. And we can see it, and it's so much more attainable than we thought it would be in the beginning, right? When we finally sit down and, did you see her walking in over there? Sorry. When we finally sit down and be honest with ourselves about what we want and we take the fear away, it becomes a lot more attainable and a lot more easier, I think, for us to process. Once we finally put our pen to paper on what we want and start coming up with a plan, it's like, oh wow, I can do this. That's how this energy feels. I can do this. I can be successful. I can be abundant. I can financially support myself. I can give myself security outside of my finances, that it doesn't have to be attached to it, or I have good relationships around me that I want to share this part of myself with, that I want to move into the future with and create something amazing. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and there's been a lot of these coming, a lot of 10s popping up. We've had the Wheel of Fortune come up. We've had, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, all the things. Last week we had the 10 of Cups. And it really is this crossroad into this new beginning. All this insight, all this reflection we're doing during this Mercury retrograde is helping us square up to move forward. So I feel like that's super important to remember, and I'm going to probably keep reiterating that, is if we can, use this energy in a way that best serves us, then we don't get swallowed up by all the overwhelming things that can happen during this time. We can really use it to our benefit and not to our detriment, and that's what's so important during this time, because it really is getting us ready to move forward. 1, when you reduce 10 down, it reduces to 1, and 1 is the number for new beginnings, individuality, using your power in a way that is supportive to you, and you can kind of take control, like using your will in the same way as the Chariot, which is funny because the Chariot is 7, and that's the number today. And it's about, taking your will and taking control of your life and moving in the direction that you want to go, right? So today we get this vision of our future, and we decide that we are going to move in the direction of it. We're no longer going to sit on the sidelines and hope and wish and dream that it's going to happen. We are going to be an intentional, active participant in what we're doing. So also I will say caution, because it is Mercury retrograde. There will be some of us that just kind of want to escape into this vision and kind of live in these unrealistic expectations of ourselves. Dream big for sure, but also come back down to reality. Keep yourself grounded. We're in Aquarius season, so our ideas are expanding. The way we think about the world is expanding. Our beliefs, we're connecting to ourselves deeper in a spiritual level. It's getting a little weird, especially because Mercury retrograde, but keep yourself grounded, because staying grounded will help you bring this closer to you. I mean, come on, look at this. This is a family and their kingdom. They're celebrating. There's, grandpa there's dogs, there's mom and dad, there's family, whatever this looks like to you. But this is a very, there's a lot, or what's the word, a very just happy picture to me. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of colors. It's colorful. There's emotion to it. They're talking, there's kids. They are in the kingdom. They are there with their dreams. And the vision is, I feel so clear to us today. So allow yourself to see that, to feel that, to be that, to know that this is totally here and obtainable to you. Maybe this isn't even something that we're feeling in the future, but something that we are also acknowledging right now for ourselves. That the life that we built for ourselves is something that we like and that we can be proud of, and that we can, feel joy in, and not have to keep thinking that we need to be, I feel like some of this contradicts what I was saying earlier, but I feel like there's a group of us that needs to hear this though, that we don't always need to be growing and moving and evolving and chasing the future, which yes, we can look to the future and that's so important instead of staying in the past, but it's also great to be in the present too, where if you work so hard to, maybe you moved out of your parents' home and now you're in your own home, and that's amazing. It's an amazing accomplishment, but you're like, okay, I need to do better. I need to have a better apartment. I need to have bigger space. I need to have more things. I need to have bigger TV, all this stuff, right? But just be there. Be there in that moment and live in that space of like, I created this for myself, and enjoy the journey of whatever that brings, living in that space, right? So it's things like that. I hope that made sense, but I just feel like some of us need to hear that you've done a good enough job. You've done a lot of good work, and to take a moment and to be present with it. See this vision and work towards it 100%, babe, but also be present in where you are now and be appreciative of what you've done to get here, because that's a big accomplishment too. That's where I'm going to leave it here, because what do we have at the bottom? Oh, I love. We have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Fool, and the Sun. So I love that. Defend your ground, but I think we're defending it a little bit to ourselves, right? Because we took a journey, we decided we're going to go out on ourselves, we're going to leave the past behind, we tuned in to our power, we saw the new beginning coming and we went after it. Now we gotta have to defend it to maybe those around us or even ourselves of like, no, I deserve this, I am good enough to have this, I achieved this on my own, I didn't, need any help, those types of things. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I love you guys. It's going to be a great day. Again, the number's 1, so new beginnings. Go out, be an individual. Tap into this Aquarius season energy and just allow yourself to be you. Take up space in the world as you, whoever you are. Okay? I love you. If you'd like to know more about me, you can go to ashlyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. The links are always in the description box, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the daily tarot reading.